Hi, my name is Pete, and today I'm going to show you how to play Kate McCannon by Colter Wall. Now, all things considered, should have got to this tune a bit quicker, given that Colter Wall's stuff is by far, by a country mile, it is the most popular stuff on my channel. So, apologies for not getting to this sooner, but here we are. Let's get started. The tuning for this is standard tuning, capo on your first fret. If you watch Colter playing it, he has this habit of down tuning his guitar a whole tone, and then consequently he'd have to put his guitar on the third fret to get the same pitched string sound. If you put your guitar in standard and your capo on first fret, it will sound fine. So, if you then check it on a chromatic tuner, where are we? First string will be an F. The second string will be A sharp, third one will be D sharp, G sharp, C, and at the top another F. That will do. So, a couple of points to note before we get into the tutorial. It will help if you are comfortable with doing an alternate thumb picking strumming pattern. And by this I mean you're plucking 5, down, up, 6, up, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, up, down, up. So pick a chord, A minor is good for this song. Pick a chord, A minor, 5, down, up, 6, up, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, up, down, up. 5, 6, 5. And we're going to make it more interesting by using the index finger here, index finger off. Bring it on as you do the upstroke. Thumb, down, up, finger on, 6th string, take it off again. So get comfortable with that pattern before you attempt the tutorial, and you will go through it a lot more rapidly and find it much more enjoyable to learn. Next thing you need to be aware of is that Colter Wall plays his C chord, as you should do, with his little finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. So this is what C sounds like usually, except it's C sharp because of the capo, but never mind. The C chord shape, if you leave the 6th string open, that's effectively in the triad of the chord where you've got C, E, G, that's an E, and it's the 3rd in the chord. And if you use the 5th note as the root note of the chord, so it's a second inversion if theory serves correct, it's just a much richer and nicer sounding chord. It's just got a nice warmth in the bottom end of the chord here, and I think that's a bit, but that's better. Alright, so watch out for the C chord when we use it being like that. Okay, introduction then, bar 1. 2nd string, pluck it, and then hammer on to the 1st fret with your index finger. Open 1st string, 2nd string again, still fretted on the 1st. 1st string, and then pull the 2nd string from 1st to open. 3rd string, 3rd string again, hammer on to the 2nd fret. And then open 1st string. That's the first bar. Into the 2nd bar, open 3rd string, open 1st string, and then it's going to be a 2 to open pull off on the 4th string, using my middle finger on my left hand, and then 2nd fret, 3rd fret on the 5th string, and as you put your 3rd fret ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, put your little finger on the 1st string 3rd fret, because you're going to pluck that 1st string 3rd fret, and then here, keep those fingers where they are. I'm going to put the 4th string open and immediately hammer onto the 2nd fret, so it's almost as if you don't almost hear it open, and then pluck it open to finish the 2nd bar. So the 2nd bar sounds like this. Let's do that again. So the 1st and 2nd bars, you got this. And then as you go into the third bar, you're going to basically put your left hand in a G chord shape, and you're going to be ready for the middle finger to do some hammer-ons. So I'm plucking 6, 3, 1, 5, hammer to 2, 3, 1, 6, 3, 1, 5, hammer to 2, 3, 1. So hammer to 2 again as you go into the fourth bar. So, and then reverse that, 2 to open, and then third fret on the 6th string, open 4th string, and then quickly move to an A minor position with the left hand, and you're playing 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 4, 2, like that. And then open 6th string, 3rd fret, a little bit of a pull on it, so just a little bend. So that 3rd and 4th bar together, then you've got into that A minor shape. And notice that as I played the open 6th string, I left my index finger on here so that that note carries on ringing. Oops. And then it's also given me a point of reference to quickly go back into the A minor shape, because as we come out of that bend, recognise that pattern? That's the bit we talked about earlier. 5, 6, 5, 6. That's bar 5. So 5, A minor, hammer on, 6, A minor without the index finger, 5, hammer on the index finger, 6, A minor without it. And then as we go into the 6th bar, we're basically going into a G chord shape, but the way we're doing this is we're plucking the 6th string on, fretted at the 2nd with the middle finger. So I pluck it, hammer on with the ring finger to the 3rd fret, and as soon as I've done that, I move my ring finger down to the 5th string 2nd fret, like this. So it's ready to give me a nice G chord shape. And then I put the 5th string and take my middle finger off again, so it gives me that open note there, but then put it back on again. And then back into an A minor position. Down, up, as you come up, hammer on the index. And then again, open, 3rd fret on the pull, 6th string. And then bars 7 and 8, I'm just using the A minor pattern as I approach the start of the verse. 2 bars. Well, the raven is a wicked bird, its wings are black as sin. So that was just the A minor shape with the hammered on and pulled off G chord shape and back into A minor again. And he floats outside my prison window, mocking those within. This is different. So as I'm coming out of the second repeat, I want this page. So this is bar 13 on the tab. So I've done the A minor chord with the 6th string, A minor chord again, and then I'm going to move my middle finger to the 2nd fret, 5th string, leave 4 and 3 open, keep the 2nd string fretted at the 1st there, like that. Now you can either hammer into it or you can just on the beat. So 5th string open, 5th string 2nd fret, and then from there you're going to go into the C shape. So this is why you've kept your index finger where it is, because that's still part of a C chord shape. You want the C chord, and remember the little finger, just reach it up and just squash it in next to your ring finger and fret the 6th string on the 3rd fret there. So I'm doing 5, 6, 5, 6. So we need that shape in bar 14. So bar 13 is like this. And then into the C shape, 5, 6. And then immediately from there, for the second half of bar 14, you need a D minor shape. So 1st string, 1st fret with your 1st finger. 2nd string, 3rd fret with your ring finger. 3rd string, 2nd fret with your middle finger. And your thumb needs to cover the bass string, the 6th string on the 1st fret. So just reach over and just pinch it like that. You don't want it on an open chord, you want it like that. So we've gone from that C shape, D minor, pluck the 4th string, 6th string, and then we're going to do that G chord. So hammer into it, pull it off. It's bar 15. And then from here you're going back into a C shape. Right, so what happened there with that C chord shape? So play 5th string, 6th string, 5th string, and you're going to pull to open there with your middle finger. So that middle finger's come off. And it goes back on at the start of the 17th bar. Now this is the clever thing. This is a trick John Martin used to use as well. You're basically getting a note from a string that hasn't been plucked. So what happens at the start of the 17th bar is I'm plucking the 5th string, but I'm hammering so hard on the 4th string, 2nd fret, that note sounds even though I didn't pluck the 4th string. So the 16th and 17th bar slowly is like this. Pull to open, hammer on, and then take middle ring and little finger off, and you're plucking the 5th string open and hammering to the 2nd fret just to drop down into the A minor chord. So let's just put words to that, then you'll see which bit I'm talking about. This is from bar 13. Here we go. And he sings to me real D minor, it's hell to where you go. For you did murder Kate McCannon. Okay, so and just do that one more time from bar 13. And he sings to me real low, it's hell to where you go. Pull off, hammer on, A minor, McCannon. So the next thing to learn is this little loop that's used at the end of the first verse before you go into the second verse. Okay, so basically what you've got there is that climb into the G chord and pull off again into A minor, and then it's 6th string open, 6th string on the 2nd fret. Now you can either use your thumb and pluck twice like that, open 2nd fret, climb into the G chord, pull the G chord off, A minor, 6, 2nd fret, if you want to give it a slightly richer and more careless sound, then you can do the G chord, A minor. Once you've put the 6th string open, put your ring finger on the second fret, no, middle finger, second fret, 6th string, and hit the top 3 strings thereabouts with a strum. Strum, thumb, thumb, strum. So this would be thumb. So it sounds a bit ploddy and a bit basic like that, but certainly if you're trying to get into the rhythm of sort of thumb, strum, thumb, strum, thumb, strum, thumb, strum, then it makes more sense to do thumb, thumb, strum. So that little fill there, I'll mention that as I go into the start of the sort of little introduction to the second verse, and this is the bar 21, end of bar 21. I've got that open 6th string, 3rd fret, bit of a bend, A minor, and as soon as you've done the A minor and the strum, keep your 1st and 2nd fingers where they are, and this is your ring finger getting a bit of a workout here. 3rd fret, 5th string, pull to open, put it on the 6th string of the 3rd fret of the 6th string, like that. Now it doesn't matter that you've not made a perfect G chord at this point here, and I wouldn't try, it's a bit of a faff. So just leave these A minor fingers position where it is and just worry about the ring finger. Like that. So again, it's a case of thumb, pull, strum, like that. And so on. And the pattern for the verses is pretty much identical. All the little twiddly bits and the chord pattern is the same. The only thing I will show you, and we'll just have a little bit of a focus on, is the bit after he's discovered that the missus isn't home and she's in the pond round the back with somebody else, and you've got that, you know, found her with some other lover. So you've got quite a gentle sort of A minor, 5, 6, 5, 6. It's getting moody, 6, 5, 6, and so on, and getting angry. And sort of part way through that build-up, you kind of switch to strumming, and your strumming needs to sort of aim, so you're hitting the 5th string and the 6th string alternatively. So. Okay, up to the point that he, and I put 3 rounds in a Kate McCannon. So that's just the G chord. And then into the same pattern you've been using, but it's all strummed. So open 6, 3rd, A minor, climb into the G chord, pull it off, back to A minor, G chord, pull it off, up to the C chord. So that bit was slightly different. And all that's happening there is as I'm strumming, down, down, up, down, up, down. On the ups, I take my middle finger off. So down, down, up, down, like that. Pause, D minor. Okay, so that's a D minor chord there. Don't forget the thumb on the 6th string, 1st fret. Where are we? And then into the G again, into to the C, 2, and then A minor. So I'm just doing that, climb up into the G chord and pull it off again with some targeted strumming. So sort of bass strings, hit the little thing, the first string, and then into an A minor shape, but don't put your index finger on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, hammer on, and pluck the first string as well if you like. Dramatic pause, and we're done. Okay, so the tab for that will be on my website as usual. Help yourself and just work your way through the song and get to the pace and the level of angriness that you want while you're playing it, and have fun at the same time. Okay, lots more stuff to come on my channel soon. I'm working my way through various bits of John Martin stuff, another Shaky Graves, tutorial for Big Deal by Brooke Miller, and probably some more John Martin stuff as well. And then of course Ben Howe's about to drop his new album, and that's definitely going to get some attention, so lots to look forward to. I will see you next time. Bye for now.